Hey, what is up everyone? This is PvT-Mitten's and today I'm going to be doing my Pokemon Sun and Moon review, and I hope you enjoy, and sorry about the quality, but this is the best I could do for the 3DS. Let us begin. First thing I want to bring up is the HMs. In previous Pokemon games, it was HMs, which like you had to teach a water Pokemon surf, fly, that kind of thing. Now they get given to you like this. For example, you got Charizard Glide, which is fly, Sharpedo Jet, which is rock smash on the water, Lapras Paddle, which is Surf, Muckchamp Shove, which is hilarious, that's Strength, I'll show you that in a minute. Mudsdale Gallop is like the Rhyhorn one from X and Y. Stoutland Search is like Item Finder, and Tauros Charges Rock Smash and your running ability for like on a Pokemon, more or less. This is what Muckchamp looks like. He holds you and it looks fucking so stupid. It's so hilarious. I mean, when I first saw this, I went into a fit of laughter. But yeah, I mean, we'll use Charizard, so I want to show you this anyway. Right, you have the different islands. You get one, that there, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you look on the top, there's your 4 islands, and the little white one is the story, which I will not be spoiling anything for the story. All I'm going to say is, for the story, it's decent to say the least. It's not the best, but it's decent. We'll fly here. And as you can see, Charizard comes out and takes you there. But I'm really glad they got rid of HMs, because a lot of people, including myself, do not like HMs. Also, they changed up the wrong one. They changed up the in previous Pokemon games. You got gyms. This here, it's stamps for completing trials. Now, trials essentially they vary. You can defeat a Pokemon or have to collect items, that kind of stuff. It's different. I like it. I prefer the gyms though, but it is different and I do like it. But yeah, one thing I don't like is there's no rival in the game, which is a bit of a bummer. That's your stats, just tells you, how many Pokemon you got, your money and all that there. I've been playing this for 56 hours. Holy shit. The Pokemon Centers are a bit different. You go into them. You got your Pokemon Center itself. There's your box. Your Pokemart you buy. Now, even if you go back to the first Pokemart you experience in the game, they will sell Ultra Balls if you progress in the game. So I actually do like that feature as well. And the cafe, which is hit and miss. I don't really like it, to be honest, but what can you do? Now I'll show you some of the other stuff. No, wrong one. I hate the way they changed that. It's annoying. You got your standard online, your bag, Pokemon, Pokedex, and save. But let's go to the Festival Plaza. This is something new the series hasn't done. Now, it brings up on the bottom screen, battle and trade. You can battle and trade any of the people you've met. Like, say, for instance, even if you just battle to trade them. Meaning it's easier to access them. So it's essentially like, on Xbox Live and PSN. You can bring up the who you've met. This is what this is more or less is doing. But if you look on the top screen, this is your world. You can run around in. There's Mason. I can talk to him. Take you to a place I think I'd like. What? The fucking treasure hunt, why not? Yeah. That's whatever. He's Yeah, bye, cheerio. Anyway, sorry about that. You've got different shops that sells Pokeballs. Your fortune teller kind of thing. That's your items, I think. Different stuff like that there. And if you Bloody hell, it would have been easier going the other way. And in there is like your information to tell you how to do it and all that kind of thing. Honestly, I don't like it. I really don't like it. I would have preferred the ribbon contest that Ruby and Sapphire had, or the bug catching contest from Gold and Silver, which we'll get to that soon. Let's leave. Right. Another thing that's new. That's the tells you your information. Poker refresh. I'll use last after this here. But you got your battle video, which keeps track of the videos you've saved. Options. QR scanner, which I think at the moment is used to get you some of the older starters. But Pokepelago. Let's go here. And you get Charizard. That's why the screen at the bottom is blank. Now you've noticed there's like a shit ton of Pokemon here. And this guy at the top here, he never shuts up. Now he's just telling me there's 2 Spirals and a Lapras visiting. I actually don't have a Lapras. Now you can see me clicking on the bottom screen on the beans. Beans are what you feed Pokemon, which I will show you in a minute after. Yeah, what do you want, Vikavolt? I'll show you after I do this. But you shake the tree and beans come out. And if you put beans in the cart here, for example, let's put 40 of these beans here, makes more wild Pokemon appear. He won't shut up. See, now they're gonna appear more. Let's see if Lapras wants to battle. Oh, you come back in a day, my ass. I need a Lapras. You got other islands as well. For example, you have Absol, Glaceon, and Espeon are just chilling out by themselves because they're assholes. But let's leave. That what you just saw is supposed to be the Safari Zone. Yes, you heard me correctly. What a disgrace. I mean, I don't know what anyone would say, like, but the Safari Zone was one of the best places in the first gen game. And the bug catching contest, which was essentially your Safari Zone in Gen 2, was my favorite part of the game. I love the Safari Zones. And they've just gotten rid of them recently, which I think is bullshit. But now we've got this, which is the Nagro's watching. Anyway, essentially it's like Nintendo dogs. You pet them, then you get happy, kind of thing. Which you'll see the hearts in a minute. See, this one will do. You feed them, makes them happy. Honestly, this is definitely a big improvement over X and Y's training. Forgot what it was called, the training battle or something like that there. Now that I've done that with Mudsdale, now you see, tells you how much affection he's got, how full he is, and his enjoyment. This is a very good way to keep track on your Golbat when you want to evolve it into Crobat, or your baby Pokemon. Definitely a very good improvement over X and Y's training system, or whatever it was called. But yeah, I suppose I'll wrap this up with just something else I want to show before I finish. Here's the music for the game. The music in this game is fantastic. It is probably the second best in the series, and I stand by that. As you saw, the walking animation is a bit laughable at best, and the running animation is decent, but nah, what can you do? It's Pokemon. Suppose I'll wrap this up and just show you a quick battle, and then I'll just tell you my final verdict while I'm doing this. Pokemon X and Y. Sorry. Pokemon Moon and Sun and Moon, whichever way you want to say it, is definitely one of the best Pokemon games we've had, but it's let down with the absence of Safari Zone. There's also frame rates if you play tag team. I've noticed it's done that a couple of times, and the story it's good, but it's not as good as some of the previous paths, and also there's no rival in it whatsoever, which that alone pisses me off. It's also a bit easy. Not as easy as X and Y, but it's probably the second easiest Pokemon game. What can I really say? I mean, it may sound like I'm bagging it, but honestly, I have not enjoyed a Pokemon game this much since Diamond and Pearl. So that's got to say something. But that was easy. And I forgot to show you what I was actually trying to show you. Hold on. Get another Pokemon to appear. God damn it. But as you can see, Lapras and all, I would have liked to have changed all the, I had the feature to change, the Pokemon like Lapras and Tentacruel. Lapras to Tentacruel, sorry, Charizard to like Pidgeot or something. It would have been nice. But this is what I wanted to actually show you. It brings up on the bottom screen your battle systems, right? But now it brings up, see under high horsepower, says effective. It actually now tells you if your move's going to be good or not, which is pretty nice. But yeah, overall, Pokemon Sun and Moon, very good game, better than I expected it to be, but still nowhere near the best in the series. But yeah, and I like the introduction of the new Pokemon, but they could have done it better. And what I mean by that is, I'll show you now after I teach Sing, and he's gonna want to learn something. So, no, thank you. Pokedex is what I'll end this video with. Right, this is what it is. Like, it's telling me I got 38%, right? Now what it does is it brings up a lower Pokedex, which is everything in the game, and then there are your islands. It actually tells you how many Pokemon you've got on the island, which is pretty cool. Actually a very good feature for the Pokedex, to be honest. But here's an example for you. Drowsy and Hypno, Gen 1 Pokemon look no different. Growlithe and Arcanine, same again. But Grimer and Muk look different. Magnemite, Magneton, and Magnezone don't look any different. Meowth looks different. That's showing that Persian, but there is the new Persian, which looks goddamn stupid. Abracadabra, Alakazam. You can see they all look the same, right? This is what I'm trying to get at. See how Raichu looks different? Now Raichu has now part Psychic in it. And another example is, see Rattata and Raticate? They look different. Why didn't they do all the new Pokemon different? Like, not new, all the old Pokemon with the lower forms. I think that would have been nice. I think a lot of people agree with that. But the new actual Pokemon that are exclusive to this game are really well designed. I mean, look at that's your 3 evolutions for the water, fire, and grass. See how they all look really cool? I really like the new evolutions, and I like some of the new Pokemon actually. I think this has got a really good design of Pokemon in this game. But anyhow, final verdict of this game is a 9.0. Would have been higher if it didn't have the frame rate issues, the Safari Zone had been in it, and the little things I said, like, the difficulty being a bit better and all that there. But overall, please get this game. It is fantastic. and it's the best Pokemon game we've had in a long time. But anyhow, this is Private Mitten, guys. Thanks for watching. Sorry about the quality. Hope you enjoyed. Take care. See you later.